everyone, it's day 2 of the moon mission. This time I'm on a plant-based diet and I have barely scratched the surface yet. It's been relatively easy, but these things always are in the first couple of days. So I had a really easy vegan spaghetti bolognese last night, which I sneaked into the children. They did notice, but they also ate it, so that'll do. I think one of the things that many people notice first when they're doing something like this, whether it's any kind of diet, whether it's to do with allergens, whether it's to do with animals that they're eating or whatever, suddenly you find yourself standing in supermarkets checking labels like nobody's business. And a couple of real examples. I'm going to do more on this because I think it's really important, but there's so many alcohol products that are just not vegan friendly at all. Managed to find one, fortunately, and I stood by the cupboard this morning wondering if Marmite was vegan. A little search leads to all sorts of debate about whether yeast counts as vegan or not. Yeah, boy, this gets complicated. But also there was someone posting about the fact that yes, it may be vegan, but it's made by Unilever, who experiments on animals. So then we've got this whole ethical consideration. So there's lots of things to talk about, lots of things for me to go through over the next few weeks. But in the meantime, I think the biggest take home so far is that you've got to be prepared to stand in supermarkets and read labels, and to start to interpret labels as well, because they're not always clear. There's things that say suitable for vegetarians. You look at the back, you can't see anything that necessarily is an animal product, but it's in there. So you do have to do quick searches. Thankfully there are apps, and I don't know how people did it before apps, frankly, whether they did do it, whether they did it in kind of blissful ignorance, but just type in the product into whatever app or whatever website you're using, and it'll tell you straight away whether it's worthwhile or not. Always worth cross-checking if you need to be double sure, but it's good enough for me so far. So that's where we are. It's the little micro decisions every single time you stick something in your gob, which I think probably is one of the psychological reasons why people lose weight. Frankly, they think about what they're putting in their mouth food-wise, as opposed to just shoveling crap in. So whether it's a vegan diet, whether it's Weight Watchers, whether it's whatever it is, whatever you're counting, whether it's calories or points, or whether you're just thinking about what you're eating for any other reasons, it's going to be one of the prime reasons why you lose weight, or at least become moderately healthier. But that's another psychological thing that we can explore later. But for now, I've had Marmite on toast, and that will do me. I'm on a mission. I don't like to lose.